Where are my glasses? Hello? Ow! I hit my sty. Okay. I had an announcement to make. Something was weighing on me. Listen. So earlier, hi. Listen, don't panic. I feel bad because I just went on Twitter, and this is why I gotta stay off of it in between breaks and stuff, because, sis, I felt, bad because some guy... This is the thing, they don't think that we are so, accessible, so, they say fuck shit, oh, this queen would be this queen if she didn't have fashion sense and stuff like that. And yes, they hit her nerve because I just woke up on the wrong side of the motherfucking bed. And I was like, bitch, make a shirt out of this. Because I fucking replied. I was like, I am revolution. I am revolution. And then, now he replied to somebody else. And then he had a sad face. So, listen, fool, Spencer, let's squash our beef. I don't have any beef with anybody. It doesn't weigh on my spirit. It's actually fucking with me because I'm trying to be pure right now within my artistic process. And, oh, fuck. And I also dropped lube all over my phone holder, so it just keeps slipping out of my fucking hand. But I just wanted to say, Spensafu, no hard feelings. I'm just cranky sometimes, and you have to understand that, if you want to treat us like we're accessible, you might get virtually chin-checked. But I'm rewinding the chin-check if you're watching, people. Wow, what hairy legs you have. Better for me to fucking stunt. No, just because he's verified, and when you're verified, when you have, the blue check and things, only you could see where only people are only verified people. You can see their interaction with you and stuff like that. So I saw him on there and he put a little sad face, and I was like, sis, I have to watch what I say sometimes because it really be living with people sometimes. Wow, I didn't really mean it. It was already I already ate toast. I fucking ate shit today, dude. I probably have a fucking bruise the size of fucking mycock.com. But, bitch, hold on. I fell on my ass, literally ate shit. So I know this is all gonna bruise. But look. Wait, where is it? Right here, how cute. You can barely see a little bit. But I literally fucking fell in front of the hottest fucking dog. No, the guy was cute, but the dog was cuter. But I fucking ate so much shit, and I was trying to look muy cool. Just coming down the fucking hill, looking so cool and iconic. Can't you get a DUI on a skateboard? Or does it have to be... Oh, no, it has to be a motorized vehicle. You can borrow my shades. They weren't that expensive. I'm not a mess. I'm fucking cool. I'm such a mess. I did. But I was laughing. I was listening to Aaliyah in my head. Bitch, dust it off and try again. Go right back on the motherfucker. What do I think of Britney Spears? Hello? Where have you been, sis? Read the room. She raised me. Wow. I'm the messiest queen. Sometimes I have headphones in and I do this really late at night and I forget I have neighbors. Kind of cool. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol. Well, I haven't drank alcohol in a half a year. So I don't... I could say it. Listen, don't hold it against me. I might fucking drink in the future. Maybe in like 2 fucking like New Year's is from here. I might have a fucking flute of champagne with Mariah. Okay? Because I already know that like shit's gonna be crazy by then in 2 years. And like I'm probably already gonna be like backstage with Mariah Carey. Like pouring our champagne. Because that's just what you do on New Year's. So maybe that'll happen. But other than that, like, listen. I'm just about legal vibes and fun gigs. What's my favorite from season 13? Who's my favorite? I don't know. I love 2 girls a lot. No, 3. Damn it. I'm not telling you though, because it's probably going, I actually think it's going to be the top. So I'm like, shut up. I always am like, oh, and then like, I bet you like Drag Race is looking at me like sideways, like, girl, shut up. And I really don't know. I just guess. I'm like, huh? That's enough, little man. I haven't watched this season of, well, I haven't watched last season of the UK either. I saw half of it. Just because, like, Davina and I go way back, and I was just, like, intrigued about, like, the different setup and stuff, which I love. But I need to watch this season. I love Olivia Lux. I always say she's, like, the old school Drag Race. She gives me, like, season 3. She makes all her shit. She's beautiful. She can sing. She can dance. Queen shit. All right. Take it into the questions really fast before I go. Wow, it's an awful accent. Wow. My butt cheeks were squeezing together. I was getting nervous. Am I watching Drag Race Down Under? Yeah. Y'all are funny. I'm like, yeah, totally. Hola, ti amo. My rising sign, can you guess? They're all gonna guess because they know, but I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising, and I'm also a Scorpio Venus. Oh, I'm awful. The next album is coming out. It'll be out in the next... What do I think about sharing needles? Listen. Grab a seat. Are you ready for this? Because you ain't gonna get it for me. Bitch, please. Don't be asking me them questions when I'm here on a press tour. Shit. Think I'm gonna fuck up my vibe with that. Shit. Bitch, you thought. Bitch, you really opened that bag. I heard it from over here, bitch. I heard the chip bag open. Y'all were ready for that. No. Love Utica. Love Utica. I think Utica is iconic out of drag, too. You love my lips. Thank you so much, Luis. I have a Theo Lewis. But I don't know if you go by Luis or Luis. I look like Miley Cyrus a little bit. I get that a lot, actually. The last time I traveled on my way over here, the girl was like, don't take this the wrong way, but you look like Miley Cyrus a little bit, but like a boy version. And I was like, I'm not taking that the wrong way. She's beautiful. And you didn't have to say a boy version, because we're kind of under the same umbrella. No, the nose piercing does not hurt. I actually went a gauge smaller because I had it way thicker. So the initial piercing was thicker and it didn't hurt. So, and I always like used to hate the like. Oh, never mind. We'll talk about that another time on a podcast. Be nice. Jesus. You guys are really on it. Why do you guys like me? This is weird. Like, I was literally like, oh, there's only like 9 comments. So I was like, 9 questions. I'm like, should we go to the questions? Bitch, there's like 75 questions now after fucking saying that. You guys need to calm down. But let's get to them though. Oh, bitch, it's all like 50 is like the same person. Oh no, slash, there's a lot. Wait. Thoughts on Elliot drama. What the fuck is the Elliot drama? Am I missing something? Bitch, I missed Untucked. I watched Drag Race last night before bed. And I fucking ate so much Taco Bell. But I watched it last night and I was like so tired. And I was like, is there that much drama this week? Do I really need to watch Untucked? Are people gonna be asking you about it? Because I'm sure like Pit Stop's gonna be hitting me up or something like that. And I'm like, gotta keep up. I gotta keep it going. What's going on with Elliot? Oh, okay, well then fuck off. There's no drama. Nina Bonita Brown. Oh my gosh, Nina Bonita is iconic. Did you see her redo Rue's look from Project Runway? It literally fucking stabbed me in the throat. I died. Tell us about the album, Queen. What do you want to know? Beautiful, iconic, regurgitate it, throw it up, sip it back up with a turtle-friendly straw, shit it out, wipe my ass with the baby wipe, sell it on eBay, make a song about that, regurgitate it, iconic, beautiful, love it. This week's word is regurgitate. Clap for Bing Bang Bong. Is this supposed to turn a light off or something? How's my knee? How's my little knee? They're not that great, but I still stunt on hoes. Nina is canceled. Okay. Then don't resubscribe to her subscription. Why are you telling me who you watch cable with? Let's see. Next. When you gonna post with Bianca again? I'm probably going to be seeing her sooner than she even thinks. I do want to come to Mexico. I love Mexico so much. Always feel at home there. I think it's because I used to visit a lot with my grandma when I was younger. And, because my grandma, like, lives in San Diego. So we used to just always, like, hop, skip, and jump it down there and just see the homeland. And just vibe out. So, yeah, hopefully soon. I'm telling you, there's a lot of, like, opportunities and a lot of like tour offers, mini tour offers in a lot of the places where you guys are asking, but I really need to understand what's happening this summer or what's going to be going down with all of that. I would love to come back to the Philippines. I love the Philippines. Some of the best. Now, I don't know, like, which way do you want to get your ass kicked? Like, do you want to get punched in the throat? Or... Just kidding. No, I'm 52. Hi, Chile. Is this a joke? Are you playing jokes on me? Have I ever been to fucking Canada? Are you fucking crazy? That was like one of my first tours. Nobody came to Vancouver, but they came to the other shows. What's funny is like they show up to like the shows that are like not the big cities. Like I don't think the big cities fuck with me in Canada. It's always like Edmonton. I don't know if Edmonton's big. Or like, what was the other one? It was Edmonton and the other one where it like didn't turn dark until 11 p.m. And I was like, this is cool. It was, and it had like, oh no, I had the coolest sex that night. Except I almost had sex with somebody who had sex with Courtney. And I was like, no, we can't be doing this, bro. Because you're just going to be like a homie hopper. So I ended up having sex with another person who knew that person. And then that person ended up finding out. So I was like, cool. We're all just a fuck party. Let's see. Yes, I am straight. Let's see. You look like Jessica Alba. Did you know that? Actually, the first time that this has ever been brought into my attention, I was about 10 years old, and the principal called me aside and said, you look like Dark Angel. And I said, what the fuck did this motherfucker just call me? And I went home and I told my mom, he called me a Dark Angel. I thought he was fucking being very that. And, come to find out, it was Jessica Alba. I was like, a dark angel? What the fuck, you calling me demonic? Are you being fucking weird? Because I'm not jiving. Will you grow your hair any longer? Yes, bro, I'm growing it to my fucking kneecaps. I am. I just had to cut off a lot of the dead that was in it, and a lot of it was like in this area, and me trying to ask my friends if I should dye my hair red. And I don't know. I am going to be, like, just leaving it alone for a bit and just growing it out and giving you the witch fantasy. Not a question, but I'm from Azusa too. Love you. What's up? Shout out to SGV. I know the gigs. Please tell these people that, I'm trying to think of a SGV staple. Do you know where Chaos is? Is Chaos still a thing? Chaos Records? Used to be called, what did it used to be called? It wasn't Chaos Records. It was something else back in the like days. It's a punk record store near downtown Covina. What would it used to be called? Fuck. And I remember Smart City Grinds used to have a lot of punk shows there. Cheap Sex played there. There was a band called Red Scare. Now it's a podcast, but there was a band called Red Scare with David Peeler, who helped write one of my first songs when I was in high school. Our bands. God, he was gorgeous. Of course, I hung out with all like the hot punk chicks, so they got all the fucking hot punk fucking lead singers, and I got the fucking drummers who were confused about their sexuality and wanted to like fuck around on the weekends. And I'm like, listen, bro, it's not like you can take a fucking drum set and just start drumming out and I can like hum to a melody. Like, I need a fucking guitarist to be like strumming my pain with his fingers. Bitch get the fuck out of here with that bitch fuck shit. I'm not even reading these, so these are fine. But which Drag Race sister have you been talking to lately? None of them hoes talk to me anymore, except for Bianca. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't really talk to anybody except for Bianca, Darian, Courtney, Ganja, Jinx, Mick. I'm trying to think. I'm not really like, I just stay in my corner, and when we work together, we all get along, hey! Yeah. You never try to secretly film me or anything. But, yeah, I don't trust bitches. Can you say part? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Pablo is a fucking walking legend angel. And I love Pablo. Pablo and I go back. A lot of people don't know that. But I've known Pablo for a few years now. That's my baby. So fucking proud of her success. Honestly. My favorite food would probably be my mom's potato salad with bolillo rolls from Superior. Or probably When I ate meat, my mom's spaghetti, but I can't eat it anymore because it's like smothered in cow. I love my mom's like chicken casserole without the casserole. I tried to make it when I lived in Rancho and it came out fucking bombastic. Loved by Britney Spears, bitch. It was so bomb. Like, basically, it's like cream of mushroom soup. And, like, you mix it with vegetables, fresh or frozen. I choose fresh, but, like, my mom gets the fuck down with the whole cast, bro. She puts a whole ass, fresh ass chicken that probably just got killed. But I don't fucks with that. So I just, like, keep the vegetables and the cheese and I put a lot of broccoli in it, bitch. Ooh, fuck me gently with a chainsaw, Heather. And then you get the Pillsbury Doughboy crescent roll gigs. And then you basically, like, make a flour on, what is it called? It's not glass. The ceramic. You need a ceramic, kind of like not a plate, but it's like a ceramic fucking dish, and you like kind of like flour the what are they called? I was just talking about it. You flour the fucking the Doughboy fucking crescent rolls. And then you fill the filling in, and then you just, like, make it really strategic and yummy, and then you fucking top it off with a bunch of cheese, and then you fold them over, and then it puffs up, and it all marinates together and marries really beautifully. My mom gets down on so much Mexican food, and that's what I really am naming her potato salad, her fucking Pillsbury Doughboy crescent casserole. She's gonna literally be like, go off. Wow. No, she knows I like her white food. Like her casseroles and stuff. Like, I just like weird shit. Like, I love cottage cheese and Lay's chips. Oh my god, imagine the power this would have. Imagine the power this is gonna have. Because I keep, like, yeah. There's a vibe going on. Did your thigh tattoo hurt a lot? It didn't hurt a lot, but it hurt. Like, it felt like a tattoo. What does this say? What's the work plan for Adore during COVID? There's a lot of projects I'm actually dipping my well, actually, there's not. There's 3 projects I'm dipping my toes in. I'm getting back into acting right now. There's been a lot of opportunities that have been knocking at my door. Hopefully I get this one role. I think that you guys would fucking throw up your entire insides out if you guys knew what the hell it was, but it was really iconic, and I was like, whoa, and kind of nervous, and I think they could tell that I was nervous in the audition, and they asked for another audition, so that's a good sign. But, it still was, like, nerve-wracking because it's something that I'm obsessed with, and it's beautiful. And, the character was pretty iconic. And, I'm also knees fucking deep into Shallow End in another project that you guys are going to be pretty excited about, I think. I'm actually deeper than knees deep in it. My heart's in it, and it's coming out beautifully. And, I've been working on that for over a year now with the team. And it's coming out perfect. Well, it's coming out perfect, yes. It's just that you have to, like, give your undivided attention to each project. But my main love right now, my main heart is my music. That's basically what everything has been focused around. Even, like, the other projects are just, you know, if it wasn't for the music, then I wouldn't be able to have those opportunities. So I have to really take that into consideration and put just as much as focus into that, you know? But yeah, sis, listen, don't limit yourself. I'm sick of that little voice. She doesn't live here anymore, bitch. Love don't live here anymore. She don't live here. Sorry. Yeah, I can do that. It's not my forte, but I can probably eat it. Let's see. Most recent obsession, music, film, anything. Wow, let me think. I mean, nothing that's like too damn recent, but I mean, I tweeted recently that like Billie Eilish is ahead of her time and she should be protected at all costs. Just because it's rare when you find a little gem like that. I think the last time we found a gem like that was Gaga. Like, or like maybe like, And I only say that because it's a river stream heavy against its own. You know what sorry, I meant it's a river stream going heavy against the grain. You know what I mean? She's in her own lane. She's stunning. You can tell that she'd be the homie. Like, yeah. And then just stunning talent. And then has her family working with her, which is the best. Like, we know that nobody's trying to do some fuck shit in the studios or, like, take advantage of a talent like that, which is stunning. So I'm very excited to see what she puts out in the future. And I'm a big fan of her brothers as well. His writing skill is impeccable. And I think her vocal ability in the studio is impeccable. You hear the runs and you hear the because a lot of people don't realize like how much like work goes into vocal like after studio. Like some people put in like I don't want to say like what people put into their gig because I don't want you to be like, I use that, whatever. I use it too. But you can just tell with Billie that like when she uses her most vulnerable like talented part of like I don't know, it's like a vulnerable like part of her throat that doesn't need to be touched. That's rare. And I remember being like, oh, I'm actually like, my breath is getting like taken away from me by this. And that's been like a while. It's been about a good Amy since I've been like, wow, let's put this on for a feel. And I can just let it flow for a while. And she's so different. There's nobody like her. And there's nobody... well, there are a couple artists, and I'll be like, I hear it on the radio. Like, I heard it on the radio. I was like, wow. I thought that was Billie. Oh, that was Homegirl Billie. You got to be careful with doing that, you guys. And I don't blame the artists, because it's usually, like, female artists that they do it to. Like, a lot of the artists, it's not them. It's the industry, and it's the structure that they put them together. It's like, you find this really iconic voice, and then all of a sudden, like, I feel like this is what happens. They sell a song to Billie, and Billie's team is probably like, nah, she has a lot right now. Like, she's doing, like, you know, the soundtrack for fucking 007 and things, bruh. Or, like, she's just kind of, like, in her own vibe right now. But we'll touch base soon or something. That's probably what's happening in my brain, allegedly, in my brain. And I feel like they go to another artist who's, you know, a coming up artist that has a similar type of tone. And then they give that song to that artist. And then they come out sounding like our queen that originated that sound. And it's like, babe, you can't write to people's sounds and then sell it to someone else, babe. Because what that does is that invokes something that is special about that star. And you can't invoke that if you don't have the right shoe size. Or the right shoe. You know what I mean? So it's important for us to sometimes wait on those projects, producers. Like, if you are writing for artists out there, like, don't sell it as, you know, the demo that sounds like the artist that you're selling it to. Because what happens for us sometimes, and I say us because I have been pitched a lot of songs where I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this sounds like such as... this is like in the early days where I'm like, wait, like the poppy days. And then I hear it from another artist. And that's on Period. That's on Fax, bitch. Fax Machine. I'm not making this shit up. I was like, oh. Like, so just please watch when you do that. And I can always hear it in the fucking radio. I'm like, that was probably supposed to be for Billie. And her team probably was like, we're good. And now they're trying to create a little gremlin. And it's like, babe, we love her too. But like, she has her own sound. Can we just let her find it out? Can we help? How about we put her in on the writing process, cut her 50%, and have her give her vibe on what you're selling her, instead of just selling her a fucking carbon copy of a song that you're selling to another artist that's bigger. And it's apparent. It's honestly, it's so obvious. It's like, cut these girls some fucking checks and let them put their own writing into it. I would love that. And if they are, and they're still selling like Billie, these motherfuckers need to eat some vegan chicken wings and get over it and start finding their own lane, because it's a dangerous path when you start doing that. It's dangerous, girl. That's why if I start seeing any type of similarity, I'm like, ooh, let me go down that fucking alley. I'm telling you, bruh. I want to keep it real. There's like some things that there's an artist out that came out with an album title that I was like, shook. I was actually on tour And I showed the tour managers just so like they know that I'm not on some fuck shit, like the date of like when I came up with this and everything. And it was the fourth title that I was gonna have as one of my titles for my albums. And they came out with it and I was like, oh, but you can't get mad, bruh. Like we're all like, some people have like the same type of like creative flows, you know what I mean? So I had to buck the fuck up, erase it, etch and sketch it, and come up with something different. And then I waited for this artist to come out with their stuff because I can't be coming out with I ain't on that realm right now. So let's just go in. And I did have a vibe, but I was like, let's go this way. Let's go. So it's good. It's a teachable moment. You have to really figure it out if you want to create a lane and be taken kind of like not serious, because I'm not on that Lana shit. Like I feel like I love like Lana's music and stuff, but I feel like she pays attention so much about like what people think about her and the critics and stuff, and that comes with being an artist, and I get that, but like I think sometimes we gotta like put the phone down when we release stuff. Like I think with this new project I'm probably going to not pay attention too much what like Billboard says. Love you, Billboard! But I get really fixated on that shit, and I get depressed, and I get like, wow. So, okay, I lied. I'm gonna be looking at Billboard, bitch. I'm gonna be looking if I peaked. No, I mean like just blogs and stuff, or like Reddit, or like whatever. Like stuff like that. I always check Billboard. Spencer, I'm fronting. Cause that can like fuck with your gig too. Yes. Look at this. I love how the filter goes away when I turn. Look. Wow. Ooh. Nice. Nice and 40. Okay, most iconic runway. You remember? Most iconic runway? I would say Naomi Campbell when she was like walking down the runway and a model fell. Wait, was it Naomi Campbell when she was walking and the model fell and she was just like, was it her? I think it was. Anything Naomi Campbell does is fucking iconic to me. She's a fucking walking, breathing human cat. Like the most gorgeous human in the world. But she's such kitty energy. It's just like, pet me maybe. Who was my idol growing up? I had a few. I always just loved Britney Spears. My dad used to call me Britney Boy. I loved Whitney Houston, the Spice Girls, Freddie Mercury. It didn't happen until I was about 12. I'm lying. I'm thinking about like young. Let me see. I thought Courtney Love was the most beautiful thing. Growing up, because you have to realize, like, I grew up in the celebrity skin era, like, growing up, where I can sponge pop culture and understand it for what it is, and I just thought Courtney Love was the most beautiful thing in the world. Yeah, whole is everything. It was her transition into Hollywood, and I saw how hard everybody, like, made it for her. And, like, I saw how uncomfortable she was, because she's a fucking punk-ass bitch. And I saw her kind of, like, going into the Hollywood kind of realm. And she was getting movie roles, and she was getting on talk shows, and she was, like, getting a new team, and you can tell. And it was, like, movie star Courtney. And I was like, fuck yeah, you show them, bitch. And she did. Ha ha! Courtney showed them. She said, oh, you wanted celebrity? Let me give you the skin. Iconic. I just loved her. She was cool. Seemed like somebody I would want to be like at a party with, talking about everybody else in the corner. Yes, live through this. I forgot to show you that tattoo. Oh no, I did show you because I was telling you about the coordinates, or the longitude and latitude. I have your opinion about my drag. No, because I'll probably just, like, be nice. I mean, listen, I'm no one to fucking judge unless listen, I would love to be a judge on Drag Race. Like, I don't give a fuck what country it is. Prefer. Like, I want to be a music mentor. Because I feel like these girls need to really know how to, like, write a verse. And coming from, like, a queen that actually can do it with no help, I feel like that would be kind of iconic. Because it's all about syllables, isn't it? It's like, that's what we don't really talk about, and I don't see them going in on the writing process. You have to really think about it, and what structures the skeleton of a song. You have to create the bones first. Then you have to start filling up the organs. Then you have to figure out, okay, let's put the skin on this bitch, the biggest goddamn organ. Is that what it's called? Biggest sour organ in the goddamn, in the universe? But, like, what I'm saying is like, you have to, there's structures to writing a song. And I think that if you really walk the girls through it and make it a fun environment, and just very hippie, and just take your fucking shoes off and let your balls go and just chill, I think that would be iconic. And I don't know, I would love to do it on the US one, but US is funny about everything. We think we own, like, anything pop culture and anything celebrity, so I mean, I'm not that famous here, but I'm definitely famous enough in the UK. Y'all think I'm Britney over there, and I live for it. Bitch, I'll be in the grocery store, bitch, in a small ass town, and be like, adore! And I'm like, fuck yeah, bitch, this is family. No, it happens here too, but usually in the gay areas. Well, that's not true. They're more of my vibe in the UK. Not me slowly realizing on a live how famous I am. Wait, hold on. Somebody says poor lunatic. Bitch, I'm a loony, but I'm not poor. She is not poor. Poor is not what she is, but a lunatic is what she serves. You love me? I love the UK. My opinion on Alaska. Alaska is one of my favorite people to tour with. The thing is with Alaska is that we have so many inside jokes just by, like, sounds and just by, like, fucking, because we've done, like, video sets together. We've done, like, sets together. Like, we've toured the world together. We kind of grew up in the little Drag Race fame bubble together before it started popping off crazy. And the thing is with Alaska is, like, she can give me one fucking look. And I'll just laugh. Like, we just start laughing. Like, it could be something like we're fucking, like, observing about the room. Or it can be, oh, I thought my door was open. I was like, my neighbors are probably gonna call the fucking blah. But it could be, like, literally just anything. Like, we could be, like, it could be something a queen said and we're just being too nice to say anything. Or it can be, like, something, or it can be literally Peanut Butter Baby. You know Peanut Butter Baby? When it's like, oh, does that feel good? And then the Peanut Butter Baby with the peanut butter all over him looks and goes, like, that's it. So every time I would pass by her room and she'd be, like, getting ready, I'd be like, and then you just hear, like, you just fucking hear her laughing her head off just because I made a fucking Peanut Butter Baby noise. So Lasky is the gig. So to answer your question, we can communicate without communicating. I feel. Back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I were a kid again. All-Star 6 rumors. Ooh, thank you. I love new music recommendations. I'm definitely gonna check this out. Let me actually screen cap that because I want to check her out. Meow. Purr. Thank you. When's the last time I saw Beyonce? Was I there for... No, it was after... Oh! It was... I'm trying to think. It's been since fucking, I was there for Thanksgiving. Oh no. Well, it has been a pandemonium as well, and I also don't want to like give her the croak. But I might be, she doesn't even know that. Then why should you know? I'm not gonna tell you. She doesn't know that you're not knowing. But I might be seeing her soon. Favorite song from Billy? All of them. I like their 4 a.m. just because, like, I like bumping it to, like, the gay muscle queens down the street here in West Hollywood. I'm moving out of here, by the way. I made up my decision last night. While I was eating Taco Bell. I was like, fuck this. I had an epiphany. I just had an epiphany, I need to go to Tiffany. Fendi on my slippers and my cookies always slippery. I don't need help, I pay the bills on time. And I'll be, what'd she say? I don't need to pay the bills on time. The down bill, when you was on the street, you was really... Oh girl, I haven't heard that in a while. But, very that naive. Over it though, bro. Like, there's nothing here for me. And the bars are starting to open up again. And I'm like, I can't even fucking ride my skateboard down. I can't even rollerblade down a walkway anymore without people trying to either loke up and fight because they're drunk. And I'm like, oh man, they don't know what the skinny ass could do. But that part, hold on, let me light my success and my creativity candles because it's actually about to be 6 o'clock and I don't fuck around. Yeah, I'm over it, bro. Like I kind of miss, like, I think I actually am getting old. Like, I'm gonna be renting out a property that I found close to Bianca, actually. That's why I was like, she doesn't know yet, but that's why I was like, that's funny that y'all are bringing her up, because she, I found a place by her that's like $200 less than what I'm paying here, and it's stunning. And it has a pool, and it has 3 bedrooms, and it has like an entire like bomb ass little like room for me to like build a studio in. So I was like, if I just lived here for like 2 to 3 years, save up the coin, buy property, bitch, please. I want to eventually buy property like in the future, but like I'm scared to root only because my mom's in Azusa, my other mom's in Palm Springs, and it's like no, but facts though, like it's a bit scary to root, and I'm a Libra, so I gotta make sure my head's right. So just want to save up my coins and rent a place near, and plus Willem's there. I can go visit her, and May's always there. She's always working there too, and she can come stay with me whenever she wants. And it's such a drag race kind of like get the fuck away from LA vibe. Like we're all there. Well, we will. I don't know. I'm just putting that in the energy. I set up a viewing for it, actually. So just see. And the content you guys would get in that little mini pool in the backyard, it's so beautiful. Like, it has like a hot tub. I'm gonna have like the best OnlyFans sex in it. Like, I was like, oh my god, this is like it's so bougie but so humble. Like, it was like, wow, this is a really wannabe bougie place, but it still reminded me of like Rancho or like Azusa a little bit, but it was like, who does she think oh, okay. Like, you go inside, you're like, okay. And I was like, I could decorate the fuck out of this place. Are you kidding me, bruh? Room for sleeping, room for working. Oh, I can do a gym too, bitch. 3 bedrooms. Cause I usually like just use like, oh, I just do a drag room and then like an entire like studio. My brain just goes to studio. I'm like, that's just, I don't care. So the first thing that I asked them for renters, I'm like, is it cool if I put like soundproof like on the walls? Like, that's gonna be the first gig. Is it cool if I put soundproof? Like, I'll be staying here probably for a couple years. I'll pay for whatever. You can keep the fucking deposit, but I'm building a fucking studio and making my fucking fantasy come alive, bitch. I'm gonna wake up to a goddamn palm tree in 80 degrees at 7 in the morning every goddamn morning eating Wheaties, bitch. You gotta be kidding. And if I get tired of it, like my mom's always like, you move every year. And I'm like, duh. Okay. That's the vibe. Especially in your 20s, you guys. Don't think that you have to root just because it's a headache for a couple of days. Like, who gives a shit, bruh? As long as you're building your credit and you're not being a fuck dick, like, move as many times as you want until you feel that you're in the right area. Because I still don't feel it, girl. And I've moved a lot around West Hollywood, and I just don't think it's for me. I just don't think it's for me. Personally. I love my girls here, but I'm like, fuck. Like, low-key, what's gonna happen when everything starts opening up again? I can't do it. I can't do it, sis. So, I want to retire at 30. No, there's still, like, nightlife and stuff in Palm Springs. Like, there's still a lot of stuff to do in Palm Springs. And there's a lot of, like, I know a lot of people. Well, I don't know a lot of people there, but I know people that live there and have places there. So it's not like I'll be lonely. What I think about Aries, I just actually met an Aries last night. That's so weird that you brought that up because you're the third person I kept going to Aries and I'm like, shut up. But I love Aries. I love Libras are every sign basically, aren't we? Basically just weigh everything out. So it's hard to piss us off, but when we do get pissed off, oh boy do we. Jesus Christ. Still haven't talked to a homie that I grew up with and it's been like almost 6 years now. It gets like that. If you really do some shit that we think is unforgivable, we really learned the word unforgivable in the spelling bee. Like, we really did. Like, really, though. Talk about a fucking grudge, bitch. No, Sarah Michelle Gellar. All up on his ass, bitch. I don't forgive nobody when they do shit that's fuck. Like, no. When you start fucking with my money or my fans... Very grudgy, girl. Very crawling out of the head in the shower vibes, bitch. Very just making my way downtown through them split ends, bitch. To just grab that ass and be like, ugh. I'm holding grudges, bitch. Alright, let's see. What series do you binge? Well, I'm actually... this is a thing. I was talking about this with my homies the other day. Well, they weren't really my homies, but we were talking about this. We're talking about actually holding on to series because it's like a breakup. But like, Ratchet is one of those. I haven't broken up with Ratchet yet. We have 3 more episodes left in our relationship. Sabrina, I started her, but the ending to our start, like the start, wow. The start to our ending was very hard for me to swallow. Like, I ate the entire fucking, like, medium pizza within the first 30 minutes, and I was like, this has to be turned off. Like, because homegirl Brina's never coming back. And I just don't really... I can't deal with 2 of her right now, and just her double emotions. Like, she should be really celebrating, you know, the fact that she made an iconic moment in pop history. Do you watch 90 Day Fiancé? I do not. My mom does. My friends do. They're always trying to get me hip to it, but I just can't jive. Sometimes I fall in love on TikTok, though, when I see, like... Oh, no, that's, like, My 100-Pound Life or something. With those sisters. I fucking love those sisters, man. Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch, what's up? I was thinking chicken today for dinner. Oh, you were thinking chicken for dinner today? Yeah. Alright, bitch. I'll be home in about a couple hours. Alright, bitch. And then they just, like, hang up. And it's like, how fucking like, that's like... Hello? Has there been a better duo? Name one. Okay, which Spice... I'm really not reading these. I gotta be careful, because you guys might be asking some crazy shit. Which Spice Girl would you be? I'm definitely Ginger, but I'll settle for Scary. Won't push it past there. Past there, then you're getting hands, bitch. I gotta find my hair clip and we're fighting, because Ginger is me. Bitches always know that I am Ginger. I was the most sluttiest bitch in school from age 6 on. All the older boys in the older class wanted this, because I was hip to the bleach in the hair. I wanted to look like Gwen Stefani in 3rd grade. Bitch, please. What's your pronouns? I go by them, they, she, he, whatever. I only say that because it's hard for a lot of my personal friends and family to like, go around certain language, which is fine. They'll learn it, but it's still important to a lot of people, and yeah, that's a whole vibe. So I don't know. In a perfect world, you know what the vibe is, but we don't live in a perfect world, so I don't know how to answer that really ever yet. Okay. What did you think of what do you think of Drag Race Australia? It's not Drag Race Australia, though, is it? Isn't it Drag Race Down Under? Because I believe New Zealand. I am thinking New Zealand is going to be involved as well. Because Down Under, hello? I don't know. But that's going to be iconic. I've been saying y'all sleep on fucking Australia in general. I mean, you guys, let's talk about that for a second. How you guys honestly sleep on Australia in general. Like, not just their drag queens, like, whatever, that's fine, because they are impeccable, and I've saw, like, 3D lace before any of these bitches ever had TV lace. Like, the only person I ever saw have TV lace before shit was a thing was Courtney and Bianca Del Rio. Other than that, you gotta go to fucking Australia to see the girls that have the fucking goddamn $30 wigs that look like they're growing out of their goddamn hair. It's like, what the fuck? Where do you buy this fucking shit? But anyway, they're slept on. Did I say $30? They buy like expensive wigs, sorry. It's because they buy the expensive wigs. But anyway, yeah, so they were highly slept on for a while. But can you imagine Drag Race Brazil? Pablo Vittor as the host. Oh my god. How are you and Bonnie Del Rico? Bonnie Del Rico and I are fucking amazing. You bring back Angel Baby and Little Sniper. Me and my family on you. Angel Baby is coming back. I don't know when yet, just because my energy is into 2 different mostly projects right now. I already auditioned for the things that I wanted. But I don't know. A lot of people don't know that John doesn't work with me anymore. John moved, like, away a bit. So he probably will not be doing a Little Sniper. I don't know. Actually, I'll never say never. But John's in his, John's creating his own world right now, which he needs to do, which we all need to do, basically. So that's his vibe. But Angel Baby will probably be coming back, most likely. As the weeks come on, it'll probably thin out to never. You feel like your passion for doing drag still the same? Always. You never lose passion for what you're meant to do in life. And I've seen some Drag Race girls say little things in your comments and in your lives, and I love you to death, but I just want to just say this in a also ping pong subliminal way, because you didn't name me, but I was in your live, and I do hear a couple of these girls say things about my legacy and what I'm doing in my life. And I know that it's meant towards me. And I just want to make one thing clear. I was put on this earth to do drag and change the fucking trajectory, okay? So I can't even fucking say it because I'm so fucking hyped the fuck up right now. But I was like, wow, this is the 3rd time I'm hearing this. And I'm kind of over, like, the whole drag community thinking that, like, you can't be a fucking pop star drag queen. Or you can't do drag, or bend gender, or even have that under the same umbrella without being like, you have to be a female impersonator, or you have to, like, really tuck it in and do that. It's like, no, bitch. Some women have cocks. Beautiful cocks. I just don't get it, bruh. I get it, but it's like, wow, you're choosing to really divide instead of, like, show what we have, like, the similarities and the struggles and what we've, like, overcome. and the board meetings that I sat in with like A&R people from fucking record labels, and like me bawling my eyes out because them fucking misgendering me, or like shitting on our community as drag queens, or not understanding that, or laughing before I even get to open my mouth to sing to a string of a guitar. I didn't have the Katy Perry experience. I wasn't fucking granted that. I'm sorry. I couldn't fucking go in there with my gorgeous blue eyes and my natural double D boobs and fucking sing I Kissed a Fucking Girl and I Hope You're Fucking Gay and hang yourself with your H&M scarf. That wasn't my vibe. Like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't get away with that. Sorry. We were just not those girls. They would have probably shot us in our legs if we came up into that bitch doing that. But that's her journey, and see how like I'm projecting that, how like I was getting that from the other live and I'm doing that to her because I'm moving another level up. We gotta stop all that, and I'm clocking myself on it right now because that's not Katy Perry's fault. That's her fucking journey and her fucking realm and her decision to do what she needs to do for her. And it worked for her. That's big dick energy. She whipped out her fucking guitar and said, bitch, you're gonna listen to me, please, Columbia Records. Like, hello. That's a superstar. I just couldn't do that. No, like, I could, but, like, couldn't get away with it. So just know, especially, like, in times when it comes to, like, pop culture, that we're more stronger together than we are apart. And I think that when they see the bigger picture of, like, it's what makes you feel equally to what sells. And guess what, guys? Drag Race is one of the biggest fucking shows in the world. We can argue why, we can argue this, we can argue that. And there's still yet to be one drag queen to actually get signed, win a Grammy, make a song with Bieber, tour the world like a pop star. That's all I'm saying. It just really, that's all I'm gonna say. My candle's looking at me like, bitch, shut your mouth. You said enough. That's all I'm gonna say on that, girl. So if it's not gonna get handed to you like it gets handed to other girls, climb your fucking way up that hill. Rip your fucking acrylic nails off and dig your fucking nails into the soil. Pick your goddamn ass up and do the same goddamn thing with your feet. Because we got feet for a reason, bitch. Climb the fuck out. Have you seen fucking Kill Bill? That bitch, if she can kick the shit out of that motherfucking coffin and get the fuck and ask for a glass of water. Wow, I look like the Lost Boys poster. So can you. Bruh, I'm sorry, I get deep about stuff like that because I've been through, there's a lot of shit that nobody knows. I've been through the A&R meeting. I've been through like not a lot, like a few record label meetings, and it's not all of them. There's some that actually like are iconic, but it's like, it's hard. It's hard to have to explain your package before your music. Like, ugh. Yes, I do drag. I fucking love drag. Drag has fucking saved my life. But so is music. And both of those combined has saved so many fucking people's lives in the world. And the people that you're taking that away from are it's like, wow. There's so many girls that I look at and I'm like, wow, if they really took a chance on you, you would end that bitch, because her stylist is taking everything that you're doing and giving it to her, and she's putting it on Billboard, and they're making it look like you're copying her, girl. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah, girl, that's how it works. Oh yeah! So that's why I'm really, like, adamant about, like, the queer community in music. We gotta stick together and stop pushing each other down. If you see somebody that's in a different lane than you and they're doing something different that you don't understand, ask them. Hello, you have my number. Bruh, I'm not dragging anybody. Because I can talk freely like this because honestly, I really don't give a fuck. I don't. I got my friends. I know my friends. I'm cool. Like, I got my future cat. No, but it's facts, though. It's facts. And I think that's why, like, certain people don't fuck with me. Because they know what it is, and they know how hard it is, and they know when people are hip to it, it's like, we're not saying anything mean. I'm just looking at you like, okay, girl, let me get my fucking notepad and restart this shit again, girl. Let's fuck. Okay. Oh, all right, girl. Can do. Okay. It becomes that, and it becomes very. And I think when I was drinking, it became like, fuck this, fuck, and it's like, nah. Like now, it's just like, bro, it's the universe just showing you that you have a ball of creativity in you and you can go so many directions. Like, just stamp it and shut up. Facts though, right? Like, there's no need. I only drag when I feel, listen, my mom always says, trust your woman's intuition. If I feel like something's about me, it's about me. Oh yeah, that's about me. Uh-huh. Even if that isn't, that was about me. You know me well enough to know that could have stuck on me. I got a magnet that matches that puzzle. You know me well enough. So you know. Oh, let's see. Oh my God, got Nick, my bird. Okay. What's your fave snatch interp? Probably Jinx. I love Jinx's. Edie was my favorite. I mean, iconic. Anything Jinx does is fucking everything to me. My favorite Humes. Not hot dogs or pizza. Wow, only my kids would ask this. Let's see. I love a veggie dog from Seattle. Like, I can live off of those. And I used to get really drunk, and nobody used to fuck with me because the homeless people had my back. I used to buy them all veggie dogs, and we would just vibe the fuck out. And yeah, bitch, before Corona, my cruda fucking cochina ass used to fucking smoke weed with the homeless people. I know. But I used to pass that blunt when I was like hella wasted. And I used to get them fucking zone. And we used to fucking eat together and fucking talk. So like nobody really fucked with me because the homeless people had my back. But I would probably choose Pearl's in here. Pearl's the love of my life. I don't fucking know, bruh. Probably Pexa. Is Pearl really in here? Fucking miss the Pearlina. Pearlina Medina Herrera. Dude, Pearl's my probably hands down one of my favorite people to vibe with and to tour with, because the thing is with Pearl is that she's perfect for a Libra, because like she's equally very chill stoner vibes, but like equally will loke up. Like, don't fuck with Pearl. Like, Pearl's like the homegirl, but like she'll fight with a pull stick. She hasn't. I'm just saying, like, that's just in my head. Like, that's very me. But yeah, we get along famously. Okay. Do you have wait, let me see. Hold on. Hold on. There's so many. What TV series would you like to make a special I think it's the appearance in, probably? Let me see. I don't want to say, because I might block my blessings. Because, yeah. I want to... which country do you want to go to? I want to go back to Australia and just have the most bogan sex. Like, I want like a bogan to just like walk up to my hotel barefoot. Yeah, he can have a shirt on, maybe like a crop top. Look like he just got out of like, you know, construction work or something. But he has to be barefoot again. And this has happened before. And I just want to just like get married or something. I just want to go to all the countries that I've been to already. I want to revisit all the people that I've met and see where you guys are at in your lives right now and just vibe. I've been to Toronto. Toronto was one of my first places going, actually, on Drag Race. Wow, why do I have, like... Oh, gosh. I have stories about everything. Toronto was a vibe. Toronto's is where... Is Woody's in Toronto? Is it Charlie's or Woody's? Because I know Charlie's is in... Is it Woody? I think it's Woody's. I don't know, but I partied in Toronto and... Girl... Probably a little too hard, honey. Honey. You cut bangs because I have bangs eye? Bangs eye apple pie. Favorite grunge band? Spice Girls. Yeah, Woody's. Fucking Woody's was the shit, bruh. Somebody was trying to give me a freaking handy. And I was like, bruh. Okay. No, I was really, like, kind of shocked. But I was like, alright, girl. Usually I'm like, keep your hands to yourself. But I was like, I was feeling my vibe. I just did like karaoke. And I was like, alright, sis. What's my favorite crystal? I like citrine, black tourmaline. I like, I don't know. I don't really know that much. Just the ones that, I'm very like, astrology. The ones that I vibe with, I care about. I'm just kidding. Because we need them all. But lately, I've been, let's see. Oh my god, somebody said meth. Bury that. What do you fear of? Cockroaches. I have a weird instilled phobia with roaches. And it's not shaking off the older I get. And it's been like, and I thank God because I live in like a really cool like place right now. Because usually when I live in places like this, and I mean places like this where there's like trees and like bushes and like dirt and moisture. LA. Fuck that. Like there's usually roaches in a lot of places if you like greenery. So bitch, I got scared, but I haven't seen a roach yet in this motherfucker. And the other day, bitch, I like to wear my huaraches, you know? And I was walking, smoking a fucking cigarette, which I need to goddamn stop. I stopped for like 5 years. Not 5 years, 4 years. Stopped for 4 years, and I blame X on the beach. They fucking got me smoking cigarettes again, you piece of shits. Yeah, well, actually, I did, but the stress of that goddamn show. If you guys only knew what the fuck really went down, that goddamn show was so freaking wild. Nothing crazy like that. I mean, like, if they aired, like, the actual, like, iconic moments, they were so fixated on this, like, never mind. But yeah, I almost stepped on a roach, and it gave me that fear that I had when I was a kid. Like, I literally felt my heart jump. I was gonna cry. Oh, God. Girl, X on the Beach was not it. Not it. Some of the coolest producers, too. I was like, wow. MTV really does not know how to, like, edit their shit. Like, at all. Like, sorry, MTV, but you guys suck at editing dating shows. Especially when you're trying to get people to swallow the pill a little easier with, like, Ellie or, like, Georgia and Callum. Like, no one gave a fuck about them. Like, they were so cool and I love you guys, but y'all are fucking boring. Like, I'm sorry, Georgia, you're very sweet. And Callum, I love you. You're cool. And Allie, you're fucking iconic. We need to smoke together. But y'all were fucking boring. And watching that shit on the goddamn TV every week made me cringe. And I was like seeing my iconic little moments in the background and all the shit we were talking in the confessionals. And I was like, bitch, wow. Y'all really stuck with the people that like everybody was talking about in the house. Like, what? And they really thought it was gonna be something too with that engagement. I was like, wow, MTV really thinks they're making history. Not. You had a trans woman on a dating show and a non-binary fucking icon on a dating show, and you chose to fucking have the storylines be Georgia and Callum. You deserve those ratings, bitch. I watched that and said, oh my god. Wow, they deserve that. Wait, is Todzy in this bitch? Did Todzy just say add me? Oh shit, but Tati, my phone is actually gonna die, so we gotta fucking literally vibe out. Todd! What are you doing?
Stupid.
What are you doing?
I just finished some cameos. I have to get back on later, but before I got on my live, I was like, oh, Adora's on here? Let me harass this bitch.
Jesus,
How are you?
bitch. You look beautiful, bitch.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. I love this hair color on you, bitch. I hardly see you with this hair color. I'm obsessed.
I never do red, but I got
Ooh.
into this.
She's giving me
How you
power
been,
top
bitch?
pussy.
What'd you say?
I said you're giving me power top pussy. I'm obsessed.
I'll take that. Work. I'm never a top, but I respect it.
Like businesswoman fish.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I'll take it. How you been? Super though. I haven't seen or like talked to you in a hot second.
I've been good. I've just been, trying to get my life and just writing music and just doing little things to get my brain, occupied. And you?
I mean, same. I've been
Yeah.
writing a little bit here and there. I've been, so you just moved, yeah?
No, not yet. I'm actually like setting up viewings. I'm going to be.
Work. Oh, you're buying.
No. I'm renting for a couple of years to save up to buy. I might buy in Palm Springs is the goal.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
It's out there, bitch.
Girl, I want to throw parties and just be naked and like scare all the Republicans away.
That's true. That's the place to do it. Yes.
It really is. I want to steal all of their like political signs outside of their like their grass, but I want to do it butt naked with my low hanging balls because it's always hot there.
True. The heat does let them drop quite a little bit. I love that.
Tati, I miss working with you.
I know. Girl, I haven't seen your ass. What was it? When the last time we saw each other?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. And they keep saying, like, who do you talk to? I'm like, wow, I really dropped off the face of the earth when it comes to the girls. Like, I don't really talk to, like, and I ran into Alaska at the airport recently, and she was like, bitch, like, because it's been so long. But I'm like, I really haven't talked to a lot of people. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. The only times that I'll talk to, like, other girls is if I'm on a live and everyone's like, oh my God, so-and-so's here. And then it's like this.
Totally.
That's like, yeah.
When the universe puts us together.
Exactly. But I was saying, add me, ho. And you were just on a stream of consciousness talking about roaches and how producers are just boring as shit. And I'm like, oh, she'll look down eventually. She'll see.
Oh, listen, when I get passionate, I turn into my father. I get very riled up. It's the Noriega blood in me.
That is fair. Ooh, how's Johnny?
John's good. He actually quit and he moved back to Azusa, and but it was stunning because it was a kind of like an iconic like equal meeting. Like I was gonna actually talk to him, so it kind of like came perfect.
It was a natural meeting of the minds, all good in the hood.
Beautiful, and he's doing amazing now. Like his brain is so there. He's almost a year sober. Like we're like,
oh, love that.
Yeah, girl. I'm like, work, get your life. Create it. Yeah.
Love. What's
You
going on with... So you have the OnlyFans. I saw.
Oh yeah, girl. You know what? I'm shaking what my mama didn't give me.
Well, I think I'm subscribed to like 3 people on there. Because I recently got into the OnlyFans. And I was like, oh, okay, work. But it was on there. It pops up like... people who you might want to follow. I was like, adore Delano. I was like,
don't follow it.
But I think like when I was talking to Milk, maybe like last month or the month before,
Yeah.
she had started hers. And I was like, so what are we doing? Are we doing like artistic, like pictures? Because it's Milk, you know.
Right.
Or are we just fucking? And she's like, oh yeah, no, we fucking. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
she's
okay,
fucking.
great. I love that.
She's fucking and sucking.
Yes.
I
What's
try
your
to start.
content? Is it artistic? What's the tips?
It started out as like a calendar nude kind of vibe. Like I wanted to do it like that, and then like I started. The thing is with OnlyFans is you get more with engagement and listening to what they want, and
Yeah.
I noticed they were kind of like over kind of like that calendar fuck shit like aesthetic vibe, and they're like, can you
The
just like
overly produced.
right?
They want it raw.
They want the dick. And like
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I mean, if that's what you got, and then I started changing a little bit and taking some of like what they were saying into consideration, and the subscribers and everything started going up. I noticed in the likes, so I was like, okay, so you just it's kind of like a mutual like I'm paying. It's like a sugar daddy. Like I want you to
Yep. 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 I got you.
marry that.
Got you. Got you. Because
Yeah.
I had thought about doing one, but like I wasn't trying to be necky. Especially
Right.
now. This past COVID has really put some pounds on this hoe, which I'm not against. My ass is
Right.
fatter than ever. But um
Fuck
but I
yeah.
know that like some people just do actual like other types of content other than sexual.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I thought about that, but then I also was reading like people now they just want the dick.
A lot of them do, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
people going on there that like do music or they'll do like just like workouts and like half naked stuff and like or they'll
Yeah.
do stuff like that, like sexually suggestive. They can't talk. I'm sorry. Um, but
Sexually
fuck,
suggestive
yes,
situations. Yeah.
very that. But like the people that follow me are just so like raw dog about it. They're like, show us your feet and that cock, and it's like, oh. All right. Well, so don't join if you don't want to just see a doors. Whoa! Right in your face because it'll be there.
Got you. I love that. I wish that I was blessed with many talents. I was blessed with this face and this sparkling personality. I was not blessed with nice feet.
Oh, okay.
Everyone has their one thing, and mine are just my ugly fucking feet. And so I don't think I could sell the feet pics unless a very niche audience is like, I want to see them fucked up toes. You know
They
what I
do.
mean?
Because my feet look like ET's fingers before he's about to go home. And bitch, they're still in very that vibe says. And they're still like, we want to see your feet. I'm like, bitch, my feet look like I've been because I have been climbing fucking like mountains in the snow. But they're into all that weird shit. So I'm like, listen, whatever.
Down for it.
It becomes comfortable too, and what a lot of people don't speak about on it is that it helps you with your self-esteem and your body, like my body issues, at least with me, because I was like, there was things about me sexually that I was kind of uncomfortable with, and they were
Mhm.
requesting me to do that, and I was like, oh, like that was something that I try to hide on my body, or something that I like try to like do this to, and they're like, no, like we want to see it in like this, and I'm like, oh, okay, and so it makes you feel more pretty as well, and it's
And
weird.
so it like empowers you in that way of like something that used to be an insecurity is now making me some money.
Totally
And
paying
also,
off my debt, girl. I'm like, I was like, oh no, girl, these medical bills from a few years ago, me being an alcoholic mess, breaking everything in my body, like these need to be paid off, and like,
oh, you fell down?
huh?
You
What
fell
happened?
down?
No, I was punching.
No,
I
you said being an alcoholic mess and breaking all my bones. I was like, you fell down, mom?
I was punching a street sign because these girls were trying to loke up and fight with me, and then the other one,
Oh,
I broke into my own apartment because I lost my keys and I ripped the tendon in my fingers,
gotcha. Gotcha. You
so
know
I had to
what?
pay that off.
That's fair. It's funny you say that. One of my really close friends just recently, not that long ago, also lost her keys and very small white sweet twink, I guess, thought that she was going to be able to just break the windows out of her front door. Thank God she doesn't have the strength worth a damn. But she did fall down the stairs to her apartment door and then try to break things down.
Oh no.
And then when I saw her the next time, I was just like, your body's covered in the bruises, mama.
Oh
So I
no.
definitely understand that concept.
Did she remember any of it in the morning?
Oh, yes. Oh,
Oh
yes.
yeah. Those
Oh,
bruises
yeah.
said, do you remember?
Yeah. So you're doing no drinking either? Or are you still drinking, just not as crazy? Like, everyone has their own path. I'm drinking
No, I'm
currently,
going
by
on
the way.
6 months without the Elks. I still smoke weed
Oh,
though.
congratulations. That's awesome.
Listen,
Oh,
I'm
I
a
shouldn't have said that. That was not actually intentional. I genuinely just had it in my hand.
oh
But that is awesome.
I'm a head, with the creatives and
No,
stuff.
no, it was completely unintentional. But that's super cool. I've thought about doing like a dry month. And then I was like, oh, I would be so bored.
It's not for everyone, sis. And
It's
listen, like sometimes people go crazy like without it, or some people like some people thrive. Like I know bitches that beat their mug better when they got they got a couple wines in them. I'm like, so I mean,
I've tried beating a face drunk, and she is not correct.
oh, have
But
you
I
tried
will
it
look at
stoned?
myself afterwards, and I'm like, yeah, I look sickening. But ain't the tea. But yeah.
Have you tried painting stoned?
No, like I stopped smoking. I'm 33 now, so 8 years ago I stopped
Mm.
smoking because that was giving me anxiety before I had actual clinical anxiety.
Right.
It was sparking it, and so I stopped that, and that's when I was like, I'm just gonna focus on drinking,
Right.
which I've done so well with. Not really at all, but
No.
there's always a balance there. But I
Yeah,
just
for
knew
sure.
that weed didn't make me feel cutesies. I was more about that tequila.
Yes. So
Yeah.
now in meet and greets, when anybody gives you weed, hand it to me. When they give me alcohol, I'm handing it to you, girl.
Work. That only happens if we're doing the meet and greet after the show, because if it's going to be before,
That's true.
I'm going to fall down.
Yeah, girl. And if I'm high on that stage, there's no shutting me the fuck up. I'm gonna think I'm accepting my first Grammy, girl. 2000.
Have you done any gigs at all recently?
No, just in October. Well, yeah, in October I had that little mini tour, but like other than that, like
Where was that?
nah,
Was that
just
in the States or was that
in the
somewhere else?
UK.
In the UK.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it sucks because like Heidi had to fly over there to go into quarantine, and they had to fly her right back because like they were going on like nationwide lockdown. So
Luck.
yeah, poor Heidi. I was like, oh, bae, but yeah,
Yeah. I don't remember which date it was, but towards the end of the month, it will be a year
yeah.
since I was on a stage at all. And gross.
Girl, what is it? How does
I
that? Hold on. I feel like I'm literally like I can't with this because I need my headphones. But like, has it sparked you like? Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna watch what I ask as well because sometimes I over ask things and pretend like we're
Oh
on
no.
FaceTime.
Ask, ask, ask. I love
No, but
that.
do you feel like it sparks your like anxiety a bit more now that you don't have like an outlet to get on stage and like kind of like let that go? Was that like was that ever an outlet for you? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, well, definitely my outlet has always just been getting in and being social. I
Yeah.
love performing on stage. But my favorite part of my job was always getting to, talk to people, meet new people, all that good stuff. And when it comes to the anxiety, it's more so financially
Right.
because I had, long story short, there was a portion there where I was paying like my rent and a mortgage for another property and the condo fees and all that stuff. And I was also paying taxes. And when we're in an upper tax bracket, that's a large amount of taxes. And so
Oh
that's
yeah.
where a lot of the anxiety came from. But also like I've been doing cameos, which has really been helping me not only financially, but also socially. Like it gives me a reason. Like I know I have to be in drag at least twice a week, at least from the tits up. Because right
Absolutely,
now I'm
bitch.
just wearing boxer shorts. And I'm
Yeah.
good. But
The new
I get to
normal.
be social. Yeah. And then I was never a big like this, like live person. Social media, I'd post a picture every now and then. Um, this whole thing has really made me focus a lot more on like being more interactive and more accessible through social
Right.
media, which has been nice. So the expression you were talking about, like I get to do that. So that's nice,
No,
but it's
that's
still not the
funny.
same. And also I have worries about like, so like I have a tour that's supposed to be happening in the UK at the end of the summer. And I have some stuff in Australia that's also towards the end of the
Right.
summer. And
So it's all up in the air. Hey, you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to think of
up in
this right
the
now?
air. Also, like my weight is a little bit of something that causes a little
Listen, we all
anxiety because I'm like, okay, we got to get this body at least somewhat in order before we do get back out there again. Because
right.
I
And
can't
it's
be huffing and puffing, you know, on stage because, yeah.
well,
So
bitch, I don't mean to like swear or what, bitch, honestly. Oops.
you what? You froze out a little bit. You said, I don't mean to.
Oh no, I'm saying I don't mean to swear or anything, but I think honestly you look perfect and you're beautiful, but that's like something that one person knows with themselves, of course.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about it with another girl. It's just like, I think people who watch the show, they see how you look on that show, and then they
Mm-hmm.
think you're going to consistently look like that forever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not the case. And yeah.
Listen,
So
a lot
yeah,
of
I'm a little plump and I'm a little juicy. I'm not
this
really against the aesthetic of it. It's just whether I can perform the same way I did before, if that makes any
right.
sense.
That's what
Yeah.
brings it back to the individual person. You're like, I know what I'm capable of doing at like my peak of Tati or whatever, and it's like I know what I need to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I get
Cheers.
that. But bitch, you better work. I'm excited. Listen, I feel like this summer is gonna be a little bit lifted. Like, I see the bars in LA already kind of happening, kind of turning. So I'm like, all right, girl, because I was trying to move away from all of that and go to Palm Springs. But I'm like, I think we're gonna start getting a little bit of work in the summer. I think so. I hope so.
I hope so, especially with the vaccine and everyone kind of taking it. Not that they did not take it seriously in America, I mean.
Right, right,
I think that everyone's just like, okay, yeah, we got to be on our P's and Q's if we ever want to be fucking normal again.
right. No,
Um,
totally.
yeah,
It's like our dad told us and we didn't listen, and now our mom's like giving us the look, like, bitch, don't fuck this
yeah. I think the
up.
gays figured it out when they saw all of those Australian gays in the club, that video of them all popping pussies to Chromatica. And they're like,
What?
oh, yeah, they finally got to go to Chromatica. Why? Because they acted right. And
Right. Right. Seeing fucking like entire concerts happening. I'm like, New Zealand better work, girl. Like,
yes,
damn. The prime minister said, nope, not on my watch.
not on my watch. Yeah.
Period.
Are
Oh, I'm
we
glad.
dating anybody? Are we
No, but
talking to anyone?
kind of like just like a couple, just like
Spicy.
keeping it open. I feel like the energy that I'm giving off is kind of opening a door, I think, to like that, because it usually is like more standoffish. So I think it's more playful, but I'm just trying to make them bags, girl, and just win a Grammy in a couple of years.
Yes. Oh, I
No.
respect.
Are you dating anybody right now?
Girl, you know the answer will always be no.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I
No.
will consistently be single and not by choice, just how the cookie gently crumbles. But I'm always open. It depends on
How
like
does the cookie crumble? Does it melt in your mouth or your hand?
it's it melts everywhere, you nasty bitch.
Oh, I love that.
But also it's like obviously hard to get to know other people when you can't see new people.
That part. That part.
Yeah. But I'm
That's the
trying.
big.
I've
Yeah.
had like two crushes during quarantine.
What's been going on?
or nothing. Just like some cute new people that I had met, and I was like, oh yeah, he's cute. And then my normal thing is I am really into it, and then I'm like, oh, it's not going to happen though. And then I'll talk myself
Uh-huh.
out of it. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, okay, I'm back to being a normal person again.
Right. We're back on the prowl. No, sis, I feel
Yes.
you with that hardcore. It's like it's very kitty cat energy, and it's like it's almost like flirting, and then like the honeymoon phase is over with even the flirting, and you're like, hmm.
Yeah.
I
It's
don't know.
very, very that. Where are you going? You were outdoors.
I'm just like on my street, just walking back and forth like in tonta.
My fucking fat ass had to walk 3 blocks today.
Ooh,
Um,
nice. What'd you do?
It wasn't nice because I'm not in California. And today, it was like last night or earlier today, it was like sleeting, like winter mix. Um, but no,
Yeah.
I got in my car to go run some errands. And my car battery, I guess, had died from the cold.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yes. A lot of people don't know DC gets equal amounts of everything. In the
Yeah.
winter, it is a frozen fucking butthole tundra. And then in the summer, it's swamp ass. So it's all of those
Mm-hmm.
things together. And yeah, my little fucking Lexus would start. And I was like, damn. I'm like, the only thing I need right now is my nicotine. I can get through the day with my
Right.
nicotine. So I had to
Right.
walk about 2, 3 blocks to the gas station to get my jewel pods. And
But listen, it was cold as fuck, I'm sure, as well,
yeah,
hey?
it was.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Absolutely. And
Slip and
I'm like,
sliding.
I'm someone who works more so like I like cold. I can deal with
Okay.
cold. And so 9 times out of 10, I'm not wearing a big winter jacket when I go to get in my car. But I was so frustrated, me in just a sweatshirt and skinny jeans. I got out that car and I was like, well, I'm just gonna walk. About halfway through, I was like, I should have maybe like grabbed a glove or two. Um,
Or two.
I'm quite nipply right now.
I
Uh,
live, bitch. I wish I was there to slip and slide and etch and sketch the day away with you.
it was, I mean, it was good. I'm proud of myself because typically some
Good.
bullshit like that would happen. And then I'd be like, nope, fuck the day. I'm not doing things. But again, Cameo keeps me on track where it's like, I know I have to do this shit. I don't care how uncomfortable I am. Chug a Red Bull. I got my yellow
Oh,
tail wine because I'm not a fancy hoe.
yes,
I can do
yellowtail. Is
whatever
that
I
the one with
need
the
to.
kangaroo?
Yeah, yeah.
Bitch, that was my
Yes,
shit.
it is a kangaroo.
That was my shit.
Girl, yellowtail, barefoot, or like Cavett.
It all
Whatever
does the
is
same shit.
cheapest. All the same shit, and it's all delicious.
Right.
But I
um,
live. Well, I'm about to hop over to my shiz, do my live, say hello to people. And then I think I have like 10 more cameos to do before I get out of this mess. But I love you.
I
Mwah.
love you,
I
Tati. I'm
miss
gonna
you
go
so
into your
much.
life.
Oh, work. Yeah, so come over there.
I love
All right.
you.
Let me do it. Mwah. Bye. How do I do it?
I know, my God,
Oh
we're
no,
such old
I
noobs.
found it.
Okay. Oh my God. Iconic noobs. We were literally like, how do you hang up? Oh, Tots. Listen. Tati and I can't believe I'm smoking on camera. It made it a thing for me to not do that because I'm supposed to be like, no. But she's such a vibe. I miss touring with her. Just gossiping about all the gigs. The best to go out with too in Manchester. I'm like, you want to go to Satan's Hollow? She's like, yeah. Down for whatever. All right, I'm gonna go on Tati's live, you guys. I love you so much. And I'm gonna go see what she's cooking because I gotta charge my phone anyway. And it's too windy out here. I'm distracted. Okay. Hi, Peru. I love you. Yeah. Bye. Whoa, what was that? What kind of... That's what I was trying to do. Okay, bye.